Jaya Sachinandana, Jaya Sachinandana, Jaya Sachinandana, Jaya Sachinandana, Jaya Sachinandana Gaura Hari, Jaya Sachinandana Gaura Hari, Nitai Gaurango Jayo, Nitai Gaurango, Nitai Gaurango Jayo, Nitai Gaurango, Nitai Gaurango Jaya, Nitai Gaurango, Nitai Gaurango Jaya, Nitai Gaurango, Nitai 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 Gaurango, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Gurudeva, Jaya Gurudeva, Jaya Gurudeva, Jaya Gurudeva, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. Jai Sachinandan ki. Don't show your back. So, yesterday we went to Antardweep. Today actually we are going to do Antardweep. Okay. Antardweep, as I said, lotus is the Navadweep, 8 petals, and the center part, the yellow part of the lotus is Antardweep. And the center of the Antardweep is this place, Yogapith. So, as I was saying yesterday, every incarnation of Krishna, the Lord, has a particular mood. Narsingadev protects, Krishna is sweet. So there is a reason of appearance of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. In the Shastra it is explained that once Krishna went to Hastinapur for a long time, taking care of Pandavas and everything. And Krishna returned after a long time. So then Rukmini was eagerly waiting for Krishna. Rukmini was eagerly waiting, so Krishna came, entered the palace of Rukmini. She worshipped Krishna, and then Krishna hugged the Rukmini's son. Then they went into the private chamber. And then Krishna saw Rukmini was crying. So then Krishna asked Rukmini, why are you crying? Now that I am back. Then Rukmini said, Krishna, you don't understand. Many husbands are here. You would hear this constantly from your wife, yes or no? Yeah? They'll say, you don't understand me. Yeah? Very vigorously you are nodding your head. So, see, this happened to Krishna also, so don't feel bad. So then Krishna said, what do you mean by I don't understand? I am the Supreme Lord. Yes, I know everything. I know past, present and future. How can I not? She said, no, you can't understand the mood of your devotee. You are Sakshat Bhagavan. Only Radharani can understand I'm crying because I'm scared that you will go away again. And Krishna is thinking, how come I came here just now, you are talking about me going. Generally itself, it is very difficult to understand women. So that difficulty is there for even Krishna. Right? So then Krishna said, oh, okay. This is a big mystery to me. The mood of my devotee, the heart of my devotee, mood of Radharani is very difficult to understand. He was contemplating. Another time Narada Muni came. So, Krishna is a Kshatriya, Narada Muni is a Brahmana. So Krishna sat him, worshipped him like a spiritual master. And he saw Narada Muni is very disturbed in his mind. Saying, what is happening? My wife is saying, I don't understand her. My guru is very disturbed. So he asked Narada Muni, why are you disturbed? So then Narada Muni said, I was just thinking that I know that you are going to finish your pastime. Mahabharata war and all is over. And you are going to go back. And I have already started seeing symptoms of Kali appearing. Right? So I am really worried for all the jivas. What is going to happen to them? How will they get delivered? Because Kali Yuga, we know Bhagavatam tells, first is Manda Buddhi. People have less intelligence, spiritual intelligence very less. Then Manda Bhakya, right? Means very less auspiciousness, right? You see, those days when Lord Rama used to rule, there were no widows. There is nowhere in the kingdom a son will die before the father. Meaning nobody will die young, right? Everybody will long. And there was few kings. There was one king, I forgot. Mahabharata talks about he was such a dharmic ruler that people will not even do agriculture. Rice will grow on its own. All the vegetables will grow on its own. Everybody had time only for spirituality. Amazing, right? So, whereas for us, it's all, so many bad things happen around us all the time, 3 years we are all in lockdown, Manda Bhakyam, right? Then Manda Buddhi, Manda Bhakya, then, and it talks about people's mind are always disturbed. All the time people are disturbed in Kali Yuga, yes? All the time we are disturbed. We have to change, go to office, send the son to school, daughter to school, this thing, that thing, all the time we are disturbed in mind. Then, in addition to this, people are by nature very lazy in Kali Yuga, right? That all of us will agree, right? Because we are in Mayapur, it's so blissful, we are all getting up for Mangalarti. Otherwise, it's a struggle to get up for Mangalarti, right? And then, so like that, he explains. So, Narada Muni is saying, I am very worried. So, Krishna thought, my guru is thinking about all these souls on one hand, and I want to understand the mood of. So then Krishna said, I am going to take an avatar for two purposes. One is its internal purpose, the other one is external purpose. The internal purpose, he wanted to understand the mood of a devotee. He wanted to taste devotion because Krishna saw that devotees are all serving him. Yeah, but the devotees who is serving Krishna is getting more pleasure than Krishna himself. In the material world, it's reverse, right? We want everybody to serve us, right? If somebody takes care of us, and we are like a king, we are happy. But spiritual world, the other way around. The more service you do, the more happiness you get. So, Krishna wanted to understand this mood. And so he said, the topmost of the devotee is Srimati Radharani. So Krishna said, I want to understand the mood of Radharani, right? So he said, and then the second one is, now he has to help all the souls, right? Narada Muni was worried about all the souls in Kali Yuga. So Krishna thought, what is the best way to preach? See, the only way to help others is by giving them Krishna, right? But even Krishna cannot give himself to others. Why? Because Krishna belongs to devotees. Why? There is a song called Ohe Vaishnava Thakura. In that Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, Krishna se tumhara Krishna dite paro tumhara sakati aache. He says, Krishna, you own Krishna. Krishna belongs to you. Right? So only you can give Krishna. So only devotees can give Krishna. So Mahaprabhu thought, Krishna thought, I will not come as Krishna, but I will come as a devotee of Krishna. And the topmost devotee is Srimati Radharani. So Krishna took the mood and the form of Srimati Radharani, in the sense color of Srimati Radharani. When he took the form of Srimati Radharani, his whole body turned gold. Radharani is gold. Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi. Right? Gaurangi means she is golden in color. So when Krishna took the mood of Srimati Radharani, the bhava of Srimati Radharani, his whole body turned gold. Right? That's why he is called Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Now, so Krishna came as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu for two reasons. One is to taste bhakti, because bhakti is so taste, it has so much rasa in it. Second reason is he wanted to give Krishna to others. Right? So then the best way to do that is by doing Nama Sankirtan. So Krishna came as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu for this purpose. Now Krishna, whenever the Lord comes, it's called what? Avatar. Right? Avatar. What does avatar means? Descends. So Krishna descends down. Now this place is called Yoga Peak. Right? What is the meaning of the word yoga? Yuj, to connect. Right? So Pita means first. Because this is the first place Krishna connected with earth. That means when he descended down as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the first place he landed is this Yoga Pit. That's why this place is called Yoga Pit, right? So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came as his own devotee. Right? That's why you will see that there are references of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu there are references to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in all the Vedic literature, but it's all very hidden. Why? The avatar itself is called Channa Avatar. Channa Avatar means hidden avatar. Why? Because Mahaprabhu didn't come as God, he came as a devotee of Krishna. Right? So if anybody says you are Krishna, he will close his ears. He says, no, I am a devotee of Krishna. So that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came here. Now one other very interesting thing happens when Krishna takes the mood of Radharani. This is explained by Krishnadasa Kaviraj very beautifully in Chaitanya Charitamrita. He gives the example of a king, right? You go to a king, you ask him for charity. Those days the kings will not just like that give money in charity. Why? Because you have to give charity to only qualified people. If you give it to the wrong person, you will get bad karma. Right? You give money to somebody, they use it for something bad, will get bad karma. Right? Even today, right? If you give money and that fellow is a terrorist, they'll put us also in jail together with them. Right? Because we are helping a bad. Similarly, Vedic literature. So you have to give charity to only. So when you go to the king, king will see for your qualification. He will check whether this guy is good or bad, what austerity he has done, then only he will give charity. Now, the same Krishnadasa Kaviraj says, what happens when the king is drunk and is intoxicated? He can't discriminate. He is drunk, right? When he is drunk, he can't discriminate. He is intoxicated. So what he does, he opens the treasury and gives to anybody ask, he will give, because he has no sense, right? So he says, Krishna is like that. If you go to Krishna, Krishna will always check whether this guy is deserving. So it's not so easy to get Krishna prema. Krishna will not so easily, because if he gives bhakti, because Krishna says, I belong to my devotees, he has to give himself to us. Right? So Krishna will not so easily give himself to us. He'll check whether this fellow is qualified. It's very rare to get Krishna's mercy. But what happened when Krishna took the mood of Radharani, Radharani's bhakti is so powerful, it is so intense that Krishna became completely drunk with it, because he has never experienced anything like it. So when he took the mood of Radharani, he became mad. So like a mad fellow, he is just giving this Krishna to everybody. So Krishnadasa Kaviraj says he is like a mad king. He is giving the treasure of Krishna Prema, no discrimination. Good fellow, bad fellow, rich, poor, he is a Brahmana, Shudra, nothing. He is a scholar, he is a illiterate, nothing. Mahaprabhu doesn't see anything. He just gives. Right? So that most merciful Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he took his birth here. So behind you, you would see there is a tree. That tree is a neem tree. You know what's a neem tree? Because under that exact tree, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave birth. One of the names of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Nimai. Right? Nimai means one who is born under a neem tree. Okay? And so, this place is the most auspicious place in the whole universe, because this is the birthplace of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Right? And this dweep is called Antardweep, again because there is a pastime in Bhagavatam of Lord Brahma testing Krishna. Have you heard that story? Once, after Krishna kills Aghasura, some of the demigods go to tell Brahmadeva, I think this, nobody can kill Aghasura, he is such a powerful demon. So they say this small boy in Vrindavan is Vishnu himself. And then Brahma says, no. Don't you think I know who my master is? Because Brahma gets his power from Vishnu. He comes from the Nabi of Vishnu, right? I know my master. This is a small boy. I'll prove it to all of you. So saying that, Brahma comes down. So Krishna is playing with his cowherd boys and he is taking care of the calves. Lord Brahma steals the cowherd boys and the cows and takes them to Brahmaloka, hides them, and then comes back. Now, just Brahma going there and come is one whole year in earth. Right? So, he comes down and he sees that Krishna is still playing with his cowherd boys and calves. He's thinking, I hid all of them in Brahmalok. How come they all here? And thinking like that, he looks again and then he sees all these boys and the calves are actually having 4 hands with Shanga, Chakra, Pada, Gada, Padma. And then he realizes that all of them are Krishna has expanded himself into all these cowherd boys and calves. Then he realizes that, this Krishna is not ordinary person. So he surrenders and asks for forgiveness. Now, even, after he satisfied Krishna and everything, all this pastime happened, in his heart he was still feeling bad that I have offended my master, because I was very proud, like yesterday Indra's story we heard. So then he thinks what to do. So then he realizes that Krishna is going to appear as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Audarya, right, in a very merciful mood. So he comes here to this place and he does tapasya for Gauranga Mahaprabhu for many, many, many years, chanting the name of Gauranga. And then Krishna then reveals himself to him and tells him that he is going to appear as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu with a mood of Srimati Radharani, the innermost mood, Antardweep, right? The inner mood of Srimati Radharani, she is going to take and appear here. And then he says, when I appear, he says, you will appear in a family of Yavanas, so that you don't have any pride in the heart. That I am born in a great family, I am a Brahmana, this, that, Those days, lot of birth-based things were going on, right? So, actually, Brahma was born in a Muslim family. And later he became Haridas Thakur. He used to chant 3 lakh Nama every day. We are all chanting 16 rounds. He used to chant 192 rounds every day. Right? So, he became a Namacharya. But then, so because he did his tapasya and he understood the inner mood of Krishna, this place is called Antardweep. Okay? So it's a very, very, very auspicious place. And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was born to 2 devotees, Jagannath Mishra and Sachi Mata. That's why we sing Jaya Sachi Nandana, Jaya Sachi Nandana. Jaya Sachinandana, Jaya Sachinandana. So you would see that next to the neem tree there is a small temple. In the temple there is a deities of Jagannath Mishra, Sachi Mata. They are non-different from Nanda Baba and Yashoda Maya. When Krishna comes, he doesn't come on his own. He comes with all his friends and he doesn't go alone anywhere. So Nanda Baba, Yashoda Maya came as Jagannath Mishra and Sachi Mata. So there in the temple you will see Jagannath Mishra, Sachi Mata, and in the lap of Sachi Mata there is baby Nimai. You would see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as a small boy. So after few hundred years of Mahaprabhu's appearance, this whole place Ganga completely covered. So this birthplace of Mahaprabhu was lost. The one who actually found and re-established this place was Bhaktivinoda Thakur. How the Goswamis established all the places in Vrindavan, similarly Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he went through the old maps, 200, 300 years old map, and he located this place. And at that time, he still, even though he was an Acharya, he is a Nitya Siddha, everything he did with the permission of his spiritual master. So when he found out this place, from distance he was searching and he saw there's a bright light suddenly appearing. And he came to the place, he saw this neem tree surrounded with lot of tulasi leaves. And then in his heart he knew that this place is Yogapith. But still he researched and he confirmed. He didn't stop there. To confirm that this is the birthplace of Mahaprabhu, he requested Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj, who was at that time the Vaishnava Acharya. And at that time Babaji Maharaj was 140 years old. Right? So he can't walk. So there was one disciple of him who used to keep him in a basket, bamboo basket, and he will carry him on his head everywhere. So they carried him on the basket and they came to this place. Babaji Maharaj can't even walk, he was 140 years old. But when he came to Yogapith, his body experienced so much ecstasy that he jumped out of the basket and he started dancing. And he also confirmed that this is the birthplace of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur at that time, as I said, was a judge. So he wanted to develop this place and build a temple. Prabhu, it's I think Sri Guru. So his Bhaktivinoda Thakur as a judge, he could have asked like rich people to give money. But he wanted many people to get the mercy of Mahaprabhu. So even though he was a high court judge, he went to Calcutta and he used to go every house and collect 1 rupee. So that many people will get benefit. So he collected thousands of rupees like that and he established this place. Then, when they were actually digging this place, they found a deity which was worshipped by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's father, Adokshaja. In the Chaitanya Charitamrita, it is said that Jagannath Mishra used to worship Adokshaja, Vishnu. Adokshaja is Krishna with 4 hands, Vishnu form, Shankha Chakra Kada Padma. So Jagannath Mishra used to worship and they found that Vigraha. So in the temple you will see that Adokshaja originally worshipped by the father of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, later worshipped by Mahaprabhu himself when he was a Grahastha. So in the center, the deity is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu with Lakshmi Priya and Vishnu Priya. Mahaprabhu had 2 wives, Lakshmi Priya, and then Lakshmi Priya was bitten by snake. She went back home, back to garden. Then he married Vishnu Priya. Okay, so it is Lakshmi and Bhuma Devi. Right, in South India you see Vishnu has 2 wives. Similarly he had Lakshmi Priya and Vishnu Priya. So the center is Mahaprabhu, Lakshmi Priya, Vishnu Priya, Adokshaja. On the left is Radha Madhav, Mahaprabhu. And on the right is Panchatattva. Okay? So Panchatattva with Jagannath. These deities were personally established by Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. Okay? So what we will do is, we will go here, do Dandavats, take Charanamrit, pray to the Lord. We'll go have darshan here. Before you do all of this, every Dvipa has a Kshetrapal, Lord Shiva, who is in charge of the Dham. You can't enter the Dham. So behind this Sachimata temple, there is a Lord Shiva. First pray to him, take his permission. Pray to here. If you want, you can sit and chant one round under the neem tree. Then you walk back and go at the back. At the back there is Varaha Narsinghadev is there. Varaha Narsingha. Combined form of Varaha and Narsingha. Right? They killed Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu. Right? So Lakshmi, Varaha, Narsimha. Because this place, again, dacoits used to attack. So Bhakti Siddhanta originally established Varaha Narsimha so that this place won't be attacked. And also there is Gaura Gadadhar, personal deities established on the request of Bhagavati Devi, who is the mother of Bhakti Siddhanta and wife of Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Her Samadhi is also there, Bhagavati Devi's Samadhi is also there. Right above it he established these two deities, Gaura Gadadhar and Varaha Narsingha. Right? So we can see all of this. Pray, chant, connect. This place is extremely powerful. It's a birthplace of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. This is the center part of Antardweep, which is the center part of the whole universe. So amazing place. Connect, pray. When you go there, they'll ask for donation. Don't worry about it. As a group, I'll pay. Overall, I'll pay some donation. If you want, you can give some donation, 10, 20, whatever, small. But as a group, I'll give some big amount. Every place, I give some donation so that they can maintain the place. This whole hall, yes. This is the neem tree. So you'll see. And this is the temple here is Sachimata, Jagannath Mishra and Baby Nimai. Okay. So we'll see this. And then behind there is a small pond which is called Gaurakund. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, before he learnt swimming, once he learned swimming, he will take bath in Ganga. Before he learned swimming, he used to take bath in Gaurakund. So I'll bring some water and sprinkle all of your head. So we will see all of this. And then let's assemble right outside Bhaktivinoda Thakur's place. And from there I'll take you to the next place. Next place is only 100 meters. So we will walk from here to there. It's only 100 meters, okay? 150 meters. So if some of you want to chant, you can chant one round under the neem tree. I leave it to you. I generally chant at least one round so that I get paid. Is that okay? Yes. Any questions? Yes.
Regarding the Brahma last time, we didn't know it was Vishnu. So is it because Brahma didn't have the knowledge of Vishnu?
It's just a Leela. Brahma is put temporarily into illusion for Krishna to show who he is. Because Brahma by nature is perfect. He is our Acharya, first Acharya. It is like how Arjuna was an illusion so that Bhagavad Gita can be spoken. Similarly, this is all a Leela. He is temporarily put on illusion for that Krishna can perform the pastime.
But generally he would have the knowledge of
Yes.
beyond Vishnu as well.
Yes. Yes, Mataji. यहाँ और मोर केलूँगा Adokshaja. அங்கே வந்து just below Mahaprabhu, Vishnu Priya, Lakshmi Priya, there will be a small asan and in that there will be a deity only this big. So you will see there. After this groups we will go.
So you said this is the center of all the earth?
This is Mayapur. This is all Maya. We are still in Mayapur.
Still Maya.
This is all Mayapur. This is
So it is considered the Antardweep.
Antardweep. Within Antardweep, Mayapur. In Mayapur, Yogapith.
Okay, okay. So far we covered only two dweeps.
No, 3 dweeps. 4 dweeps actually. The Hamsavahan we went,
Yeah.
that's actually Madhyadweep. We crossed Godruma and went to Madhyadweep. This is Antardweep third. Rajapur Jagannath is Simantadweep. But Simantadweep story I'll tell in the afternoon. We'll go to Rajapur again. That time we will hear all pastimes of Jagannath.
What was Brahma incarnated as in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu?
Haridas Thakur. He was the Namacharya. யார் ஃபோன் பண்ணா என்னவா கொடுத்துட்டீங்களா அவங்க அப்பா கிட்ட
Before Bhakti Vinod Thakur discovered this again, must have been covered in forest and completely deserted.
Not desert, it was all farmland, and this was a Tulasi Vana.
Before Bhakti Vinod Thakur discovered this.